Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 live stream. I am trying to post the social media link as I talk. I'm sure that will be challenging for me to walk and chew gum at the same time, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see here. And off we go. Okay, so. Oh, we've already got some people in the chat. Sippy listens here, says, I'm scared. Frosty Calls says, hello. Hello to both of you. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. I don't know how long we're going to go tonight. There was a PTS update today that added mannequins and power armor displays, so I want to check those out. But I'm also going to just kind of hold off on that. We usually takes a little bit of time until we start to see some people in the stream watching, so we'll hold off a little bit till they get here. I don't want to do that first thing and then have everybody miss it. So we'll do that. And Sipula says, I'm playing 76 and I walk into a circle of mannequins, then this pops up. And Frosty Calls says mannequins. Finally, yes, indeed. I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be cool. Have you guys ever seen the I don't know, I have to find it. I'll have to tweet it out, I think, at some point. I got a screenshot. It was on Xbox, and I don't know if it was a glitch or if it was intentional, but somewhere down in the ash heap, I ran into 4 mannequins that were positioned quite suggestively behind multiple protectrons that were bent over at the waist. Yeah, so that was an interesting thing to stumble on. Let's go ahead and grab our next Deathclaw egg. I think I've gotten all of them now, so I have them all on Xbox, but I wasn't playing on PC when they first came out. So there's 3, 4, really? There's 5? Oh, is there a new one? Maybe there were always 5. I don't know. But that should be all of them, so that should then unlock the Easter Bunny mask. And I am low on atoms until my Fallout First renews, but let's just take a quick look at the Crater Raider bundle. This was what they put out when Wastelanders came out that you could purchase only for real money. So you've got kind of a cool looking power armor skin and a little outfit with a mask that everybody seems to like, a new backpack, a new camp thing. I don't get the thrill of the camp thing personally. That seems kind of silly to me. A death bag. That's kind of better than a paper bag, but I don't know if I want to pay for it. The minecart planter. That would be kind of interesting if I planted things, but I really don't. Raider stash box and a Raider flag. So some cool stuff in there. I don't know if it's 2,000 atoms cool. Let's see here. Catching back up on the chat. Next thing you know, Todd Howard's in the game. Well, that's always possible. And we've got, wait, what day is Easter? Sunday, correct? Yes, it is Sunday. Sipula said, I had a brain fart, so I called Good Friday Jesus Death Day. Well, you know, Jesus Death Day, Sunday, Zombie Jesus Day, and whatever you want to call it. Whatever you call it works for me. We can be as silly and nonsensical as we want. Okay, so what do I want to do here first while we let people filter in? All my characters are maxed out on script. I'm going to jump in here and make sure I know I've got a bathrobe on my Old Man McRib character, but I'm not sure I do on all of them. So, you know, one thing I want to try to start is, Scene in Vegas says he wasn't a zombie, he was a lich. I'm not sure what that means. Not gonna lie. And no, you're not offending me. I don't care. But let's see here. Yes, so one thing I want to start doing as we do more live streams, I want to make the bathrobe brigade a thing where people can just join me and we can all run around like crazy people in bathrobes. I think that would be fun. Let's throw up a survival tent and see if I've got one in my stash box. I'm not sure if I do or not. I do. Okay, so we're going to switch to the bathrobe. Sadly, the bathrobe is not a atomic shop item, so I can't wear it in nuclear winter, which would be awesome. All right. Okay, we got all kinds of chat going on. Okay, so Sipulus says, I like the look of the VATS blaster. Should I get it in your opinion? I mean, why not? It's not like it costs anything. You just do the Commander de Guerre quest line, and there you have one. Nothing to lose. And it's not very good, but, you know, it's kind of fun. And if legendary, when the legendary crafting thing comes out, if we can re-roll items, then that might be one you can re-roll. There is a non-legendary alien blaster you can get in the game, but it's a bit of a hassle to get it. I guess getting it from Commander de Guerre's quest is a bit of a hassle too, but at least with her quest, you also unlock the companion, which is good. Okay, also got a question. Haven't played in a while because I was in trouble, for better words. Okay. Sipulus says, how do you get the bathrobes? There is a vendor in the White Spring bunker that sells them. Let's head over there and I will show you. So I can always use more bathrobes to distribute to my other characters. So why not? How is the condition on weapons now that they fixed the breaking problem, like explosive lasers and plasmas? It's definitely better than it was. Explosive lasers and plasmas, I still wouldn't... I know the legacy thing has been around for a long time, and it feels like they're never going to do anything about it, but I still wouldn't base my build around that. One day, it's just going to poof up and disappear. But for now, at least, the durability is definitely better on all those things, as well as other explosive weapons and two-shot weapons. It's definitely a major improvement across the board there. Let's see here. The bathrobe has been available at White Springs. Yes. Thanks. Why does everyone want something to be good? You know. People like things to be good. Nothing wrong with that. I think for me, with the Alien Blaster, I would like it to be better, just because it's really cool. And I would like to see more variety in the weapons people use. So, right now we see legacy stuff all the time. We see lots of heavy guns. We see lots of stealth commandos. But, you know, energy builds? Nah. Alien Blaster builds? Nah. Pistol builds? Not many. So balancing those things a little bit, I think, would improve the diversity of builds in the game, which would make things a little more interesting to me. You just give people the ability to play however they want. So this is the vendor that sells the bathrobe. It's not always here. So today doesn't look like it's here on this one today, but it's not super rare. If you check back a couple of times, you'll probably find one. Frosty says, I think they should just balance the levels and bring them back to the loot pool. Yeah, I mean, I don't, at this point for the legacy stuff, I think the legacy explosive lasers, I think the solution is obvious. They just need to fix what's broken. And what's broken is the fact that the explosive damage is exponentially higher than it is on other things. So just look at them, fix it, and take it back. If you have to, then the other problem, of course, is the server performance issue. And that's not really just related to those weapons. It's anything that's rapid fire and explosive. So maybe they need to rework the explosive effect period. But if you get a bunch of people at a queen fight, all rapid firing explosive bullets, yeah, that's no fun, especially on consoles. You've got to really back off from that to get away from the lag and the total ear murder. Scipulus says, remember when the alien blaster looked good? Looks good now. It looks really good. I love the way it looks. I would like it if it worked a little better, but it looks great. Canaplex says, howdy, sir. How you doing, Canaplex? Welcome to the stream and the chat. And Why So Biggie says the beam splitter plays a big part. Yes, it does. Creates a lot more explosions. All right, let's see here. And I can't resist clearing out at least part of White Spring. So let's just go through here and take out a couple of ghouls while we're here. And then we'll jump over to the PTS and check out these mannequins. We've got people starting to show up, so. Shouldn't be a big problem. Hopefully, I don't think we're going to spend a ton of time in the PTS. Mannequins and power armor displays probably aren't that time-consuming to look at. But I want to see how they work. Why So Biggie says 3s looks better. I don't really remember 3s. I remember thinking it looked cool. But I don't think the one in 76 or 4 looks bad. And we've got some ghouls here. You never know when you'll stumble on a legendary and get something interesting to play with. Scipulus says there's a summoning circle near Gorge Junkyard on the train tracks. Okay. What is a summoning circle? Is that Cult of the Mothman related? Or alien related? I will take those 45 rounds. Thank you very much. Okay, and so far so good. All right, Frosty says, made a deal to trade my B2525 fixer for a bundle of weapons. And one of the weapons is a Q3325 railway rifle. I'm excited to try it. That's going to be a pretty badass weapon. Especially if you're a VATS build. And for railway rifles, you almost have to be. The recoil's so crazy. Okay, so Gorge Junkyard by the train tracks. Let's go see if we can find this summoning circle. And not a lot of weapons there. A bunch of plans. Let's go see what plans they have for sale, too. And then we'll jump over to the PTS shortly here. Oh, summoning circle of mannequins. Okay. Why So Biggie says, what are the perks on that handmade? I think it's B33, but let me see. Yes. Okay, let's see here. So, bloodied with VATS hit chance and perception. And this was a cool story. This one, guy came to my camp when I had, not long after I had started playing on PC. And I think I was maybe around level 50 on this character at the time. And he was talking through his mic and offering trades and all kinds of stuff. And I traded him a couple of things. He traded me that because most people don't really think 33 VATS hit chance is all that great. I think it is severely underrated, at least for my builds. Let's see if there's any plans here. I have most of them on this character, but not all of them. An agility bobblehead, I'll take that. That I'll take. And some super stims for 20. I can turn those into stim pack diffusers. Any plans I don't have. True splitter for the plasma gun. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll grab that. Weapon mod plans I do try to grab just because you never know. Even if I'm not built for that weapon now, you never know, especially with perk loadouts coming. Never know if I will suddenly want to showcase something and need a mod. Okay. Oh, we've got a nuke coming. We might have to do that before we go to the PTS. And I am trying to keep up on the chat here, but we've got a lot of action in the chat tonight. So please forgive me if I miss you. I promise it's not personal. Let's see here. Frosty Called says Executioners is also underrated. I agree. Depending on the weapon, at least. Mr. Smith says, yo, Mr. Sith, how you doing? Orphan Eater 1273 says, I am no longer your local crackhead. Well, that's probably good. I'm not sure being the local Orphan Eater is that much of is going to improve your trustworthiness all that much. But it's probably easier to say in the chat. And Why So Biggie says, isn't your pistol build on Xbox One? I have some pistols I'd love you to showcase. You know, yes, my pistol build is on Xbox One. If you see me, what I've kind of come to the conclusion on, I've started to get people messaging me, asking me about stuff like that. And what I will say there is just logistically, it's hard for me to get stuff from people and then arrange to give it back and all that stuff because my schedule's weird as far as when I can get on and when I can't. Oh, there's a beer hat. We'll take that. So if anybody out there sees me in game and has a weapon they really want to see me showcase, by all means, you can feel free to drop it for me. But please don't drop me anything that you want back. Not because I just want to collect it and make it mine, but because realistically, the odds of me being able to match up times and get it done and get it back to you are probably slim. So, you know, if you want me to showcase it, feel free to swing by and drop it. But don't be mad if I don't showcase it. And please don't drop me anything that you ever want to get back, because it may just not happen. In fact, I can almost guarantee that it won't happen. So, okay, let's see. Where are these train tracks? So we have a summoning circle of mannequins, which is probably a random encounter. Arian says, when perk loadouts come, I know everybody's going to have that crafting and repair loadout. That is entirely possible, especially if... I think that's going to be really true if they do more than one slot. If it's just 2 slots, then it's going to be hard to justify dedicating that to that. But if there's more slots, then I can see it. I don't know where the train tracks are around here. I'm trying to find these mannequins, and I'm honestly not even sure why. So there's train tracks. Okay. Oh, we've got Scorched Earth going. Let's jump to that. Okay, that's more interesting than mannequins. Frosty Call says, also, do fixers drop from enemies now because they're getting fixers from queen fights? Yes, they do drop from more places now. I'm not sure they drop from just random everyday enemies, but I know they can be dropped from events. Alrighty, let's get her head lined up. Oh, she's going down quick. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that explosive nonsense. It's not as bad on PC as it is on console, but it's still... Uh-oh. Bears are bad. Bears bad, okay. I'm I'm gonna die. There we go. And you can die, and you can die. Another bear. Lots of bears today. Wendigo. All kinds of fun going on here. Build up some adrenaline with these enemies. Okay, so far so good. I'll keep killing the ads, that's fine by me. And we've got another Scorch Beast, okay. Wow, okay, health is getting low. I would like to not die, because I don't want to get respawned in the nuke zone. And we're getting there. She's not going to last much longer. Doesn't look like we have any hacked or weapons like that going on today, though. That's good. Still a quick kill, but quick kill is fine. I get a little frustrated when you get down here and 2 seconds later she's dead. But 3 minutes isn't too bad. Got a lot of people at the fight. That's fair enough, I guess. Okay, throw down the tent. And doesn't look like we got anything good. But we got some XP from the event. And we got some legendaries that we can eventually turn in for script. Oh yeah, I picked up a quad broadsider today. That might be fun in the future. That will definitely be one of my alternate builds. Will be a non-power armor explosive launcher build. I want to see how that works because you can use dense armor. Okay, let's see here. Let's try and catch up on the chat before we jump into the PTS and check out these mannequins. Why So Biggie says Q5025 fixers are the serious rolls Peep's been going crazy for. Yeah, that's a good roll. That's a very good roll. Let's see here. Seen a guy with a VE90 plasma flamer. Yeah, for one fixer. Running a solid vampiric weapon with a nice bloodied weapon on a bloodied build saves stim packs and dying. Yes, it does. I have a vampire's rifle as well. And particularly for daily ops, for things where I'm not going to be able to maintain stealth, I run my vampire's fixer. And it's a bad one. It's vampires with bashing damage, but it gets the job done. It keeps me alive as planned. And it still hits pretty hard because, I mean, you can see the damage difference here. I'm at a nerd rage with adrenal reaction. I think I'm at nerd rage. Am I? No, I'm not at nerd rage. So let's get to nerd rage just to look at the difference here. I'm sure I have some spoiled meat. There we go. There's nerd rage. And now we can look at the difference. So 121 on the fixer. 150 on the bloodied handmaid. So is that a difference and is it somewhat significant? Sure. But it's also not such a major drop off that you're feeling penalized for using vampires. Gotha says, I hope the mod perk loadout manager still works after the next update. Not going back to having to manually switch perks all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not. It will. I'm sure that it's going to need a pretty serious update because they're changing some things with how everything works for sure. But whether it will continue to work or not at all, I don't know. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So let's go to I'm just going to throw up my... I'm not leaving. I'm just going to throw up my little screen here, because sometimes when I jump between games, Xbox on the PC likes to pop up weird stuff and my personal information shows up, and we don't want that. So let's just jump to the PTS. There we go. That's opening up. Okay, what's taking so long? And it's checking for an update. Come on now. We don't need to do this. There we go. All right, now we're working. Yeah, I had one night where it just threw up. It just opened up my personal Xbox info and my email info and all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's like, I'm not a super secretive person, but that's not information we want to get out there. So yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So we're on the PTS, and let's go ahead and do this on a character that has some power armor. That's Granny McRib. We'll play. We'll see how all of this stuff looks. Sipulus and Frosty. Kev do it quite literally, slaps enemies. Yes, I enjoy his videos. I really do. I like his stuff because it's really, it's the total opposite of what I would do. I am not a, he's got this fast-paced 75 million cuts per 5-minute video thing going on that is super entertaining to watch, but I do not at all have the patience to create things like that. So I really like his content, and he's funny. Okay, let's see here. So we are on the PTS. And remember, as we play here, the PTS is temporary. Anything you do on a character on the PTS doesn't actually stick. It gets erased between each iteration of the PTS. So there's not really any reason to worry about turning in script or keeping good weapons or anything like that. It's all going to disappear. Wow, we got a bunch of scorched out of nowhere. Okay, I'll mow all of you down. That's fine. And I'm at full health, so I'm not doing damage that I usually do. Okay, there we go. Is there more? There's more. Where are they coming from? I keep getting shot. Okay, you must be up here. Where are you? There you are. Go away. Okay. TPS temporary Granny McFist is forever. Indeed. PTS low-level tester, good name. Yes, it was. When One Wasteland came out, I made a video showcasing some of the changes, and I didn't have a low-level character, so I started up a new character on the PTS that I knew would just go away, so no sense in, no need to worry about a creative name there. Okay, so here is our camp. We're going to fast travel to the camp. Now we can rename the camp. Granny's Love Shack. So we can name that. And we can turn the public map icon on and off, which is cool. So it doesn't have to do with your powering your vending machines anymore. You just turn it on, turn it off. We'll turn it on. We can also change the icon. So if we want to find a different icon for the camp, we can. And there's a whole bunch of them to pick from. Wouldn't surprise me if we get if we get more of these showing up in the atomic shop at some point. What would be really cool is if we could design our own. That would be fun, but I doubt it. And Granny's Love Shack can have an ice cream cone as an icon. Why not? And let's head to the camp. So Biggies and so Lord. Sipula says YouTube is falsely removing videos. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? There's usually some kind of explanation behind those sorts of things. I've seen many a controversy around that over the years, and that almost always turns out to be some kind of bug or somebody making some sort of mistake. Maybe not this time, but who knows. Okay. Let's enter the utility room. Actually, let's get out of our power armor first, because we're going to go into build mode in there, and we can probably do the mannequins and stuff out here too. Let's just take a quick look at that. We'll throw up some floors. Oh no, we won't throw up floors. I don't have any wood. Well, that's not good. Concrete? Yeah, we'll throw up some concrete. Can I get one more? There we go. But that also probably means I can't make any mannequins because I bet they require wood. That's one thing I wish they would do on the PTS is just give you a bunch of materials. Everything's temporary. You can't transfer it anyway. Okay, so power armor display can be put down without wood. It's just screws and steel. Interesting. So it's not, or maybe this one. Okay, here's an armor display frame. So theoretically that's for power armor too. Okay, I was going to say, like, is it literally just standing power armor? That would be weird. All right, so we need a little wood before we can really do anything. That shouldn't be too hard to get. But yeah, I really wish they just gave you materials. I'm sure they're figuring that people will find some way to dupe it and move it to the live game, but I don't think so. Okay, so we need some wood. Let's see. Do I have the woodchucker perk? It's under luck. I do not. Let's put on... We'll pick that perk. Not because I'm particularly interested in having it, but because I'm particularly interested in not spending inordinate amounts of time collecting wood. And none of this is permanent. Okay. So, here we go. And there's wood. Okay, woodchucker perk is on. And I can probably find some just walking around here. Who's shooting at me? Go away. No one likes you. Even your mother doesn't like you. Even your mommy commie robot doesn't like you. Okay, wood, wood, wood. We need more wood. Sipula says, how much was the armor display? It's in the PTS. It was just included, and if I remember correctly, it is one of the Season 4 rewards, so you shouldn't have to buy it, but I could be wrong about that. It could just be the basic one that's a reward, and then maybe there's going to be others to buy. I'm sure they will find ways to monetize that at some point. But it does look like at least the basic ones are going to come from the season. Okay, let's just get a little more wood and then we'll go check these out. I just don't want to run out in the middle of it and have to restart. Woodchucker definitely helps though. And this is the advantage to building in the forest. If you are a builder and you can find a spot you like in the forest and you run out of wood, it's all just sitting there on the ground. It's not quite so simple in other spots. Okay, here's some more. We'll grab what's visible, and then I think we're going to be good to go. We probably got 100 or so there. We don't need to kill the frogs. Frogs are cool. Okay, and any other wood? Nope, those are rocks. That's wood. Okay.
I need a hobby. Oh, wait, that's the whole bartending thing.
All right, we picked up 124. That should be enough to tinker around a little bit. Let's jump into the utility room, though. The lighting will probably be better down there. Why so big? He says, I always head to Helvetia. Yeah, that's a good place to go. I never built this, I never built out the shelter on this character. I would just come in here and do the daily challenges. So we've got some random floors. We've got an inordinate number of flamingos. And they're all the ones with lights on them because that was when the flamingos were glitched and you couldn't build them. All right, so we're going to scrap all of that, which probably would have given me all the wood I needed. Okay, let's go ahead and put our weapon away. And I do want to put up some lights just so we can see well. Those don't work very well in here. These do. Means I'll probably have to throw up some generators, which is fine. All of this is temporary. I just want to get a good view of the displays. And we should have a wall generator for the vault. That's missing. Okay, well, they're going to need to fix that. That's for sure. All right, scavenge solar panel. We can work with that, I think. Okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be a wall generator that you can use, so that seems to be gone. And that would suck. It's always interesting to me, some of the things that show up in the build menu in here that just don't show up anywhere else. Or that show up everywhere else but mysteriously disappear in the and I'm out of ceramic. Oh no. Okay, well, we're just going to work with what we got. This is getting ridiculous. See, this is why it's important to just give people materials. On the PTS, you want us to test everything. Give us materials to test with. Don't make me go grind on the PTS for things that I can't keep. That's just silly nonsense. All right, so we've got a few mannequins. We've got a female mannequin and a male mannequin. Okay, so just 2 mannequins. All right, so we've got a male and a female. And they're not like the mannequins that we see elsewhere. These are essentially the mannequins from Fallout 4. And we've got a power armor display here that doesn't have any decoration with it. It would just be a suit of our power armor standing there. And then we've got some other ones. We've got a yellow one. Oh, they require power. Okay, so they must light up. That could be interesting. All right, so we've got that one. And we've got the Armor Ace power armor display. And then there's a red, a white, and just a generic. We'll take a look and see what the generic one looks like. We should be able to just connect power to each of them. Okay, that's cool. So they light up and display your power armor. I like that. Now, the question is, how do they work? Oh, I see. Okay, so these just light up. You don't do anything with these. You have to put this in them. And why is my health crazy low, but my rads are gone? Maybe it's because I'm in the shelter? Okay, so this should sit right in here. All right, doesn't look like it's super finicky. That's good. So it sits where you're supposed to sit it. Okay. I dig it. I get where they're going. Let's put more in there and then let's see how they work. So transfer. All right, so it looks like we probably need to take the individual pieces off the power armor. So we're going to need a stash box. Because I think I have another power armor in there. Might not. Might just have to take apart the power armor I have. Sibula says solar panel underground. Yes. Clearly that is, oh, so smart. Okay, so pulled out a power armor chassis, but I'm not sure what's on it. So this has some arms and a helmet. Let's, okay, first of all, can I take this? Can I display things from that? No. Okay, so I've got to take the individual pieces. So let's go ahead and put that down. And put that down. And let's go ahead and just take all the stuff. And see if we can build these displays. Okay, so we can just put stuff right on it. So let's put our T51 pieces on here. Okay, there it is. And we'll put our Antiquities Guild stuff on this one. And there it is. Okay, so this is a power armor display. Now, I wish there were more poses for it. Maybe there are, and I didn't catch that. Nope, it's just the one. Okay, and you can only have... It says you can have a total of 5. But I only have 3. Unless it's counting my chassis while they're out. Wait a minute. Is it counting the mannequin? It is. So you can only have 5 total? That is super lame. I mean, it's cool that you can put stuff on them, but people have been going crazy collecting stuff for 2 years now. Okay, let's see here. Let's put some stuff on the mannequin. So there's an outfit on a mannequin. But yeah, I gotta say, if they are limiting this to 5 total mannequins, people are going to be pissed. I mean, I understand there are server limitations and there are things that you have to do, but if you're limiting it to 5 after everything everybody's wanted to display in these shelters, nobody's going to be happy about that. People are going to be livid. Mark Shaw says, now I'm sad I have about 8 different power armors. Yeah, it's DFW Shade says stash weight. Is it taking them out of the stash? I don't think so. No, it's still in the stash. So if I take this out of here, then it reduces the weight, and it also takes it off the display. But that's odd that it wasn't marking it as being on display. But yeah, it still takes up stash weight. Now, my understanding is what they're trying to do is do this without making displayed items take up camp budget, which is cool, but if you're so limited by that you can only have 5 things on display, then what's the point? That's not going to be... I mean, 5 power armors is cool, but like I've got friends that have been collecting rare outfits in the game for 2+ years that, you know, they're going to want 30 mannequins to display this stuff, and that's the whole point, right? You can only display 5 outfits? Who's going to... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't personally care all that much because I don't really collect that stuff, but for people that do, I can imagine the screaming that is about to ensue on Reddit if this goes live like this. Wow. Okay. Let's catch up on the chat here. Why So Biggie says it's kind of disappointing. What's everyone's favorite power armor? Power armor pieces, balloon stash weight. Yes, they do. So that's the other thing is I don't normally have those pieces in the stash weight, in the stash. So if I have to take them off the frame to put them in the stash to display them, not only is it using stash weight, it's actually using more. Yeah, they might need to rethink this a little bit. Let's see here. It's a lot of stash space taken up. Yep. Sipulus says, I have school in 7 hours. Good night. Good night, Sipulus. DFW says, PA weight is a deal breaker. Stash weight would be massive for 5 frames. Only 5 frames. Yeah, I think that's going to throw people off a lot. Now, maybe that's why they're limiting it, but if that were the case, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to limit power armor and mannequins separately. So yeah, so that is mannequins and power armor displays. Whether there's going to be changes to this, I mean, it is the PTS. We should remember that. I'm going to take a quick peek at the PTS forum right now and see what the general opinion seems to be. Feedback. Power armor and mannequins cost 2% of camp budget each. Okay, 5 per camp shelter stash usage. Also 2% of budget. Wow. Okay, but that's regular camp budget, not shelters. Okay, well, apparently takes a lot there too. So high budget and hard limit, people are not loving it. Power armor displays are something that many players have been desperately wanting for a long time. The current implementation in the playtest server is terrible. This goes live, players will scream. Yes, they will. Major issues. You can't display an entire power armor chassis. Instead, you have to take all the pieces off and put them into a power armor display, which is, yep, now you've got 80 pounds of additional stash weight for each power armor set you want to display. Armor display frames are listed under displays, but they're not displays. They're effectively just a decorative light-up place to put power armor displays and mannequins. I don't think anybody's going to care about that. Armor display frames should snap together like they did in Fallout 4. Getting them to line up nicely is a pain. Power armor displays should snap into armor display frames. Yeah, and now they're figuring out that it's really just 5 total. Yeah, this is not, this is probably not the reaction that they were hoping for. Now, it is possible, before we all overreact, it is possible that this is just the first iteration. Maybe they wanted to limit us to 5 total in the PTS for now, just so we could catch problems with how they work. And then maybe they will expand that total in the future. It's hard to say. Don't know. I could imagine a reason for doing that, because that would limit the amount of errors. You know, if you're experiencing a bug, is that bug there because it's programmed incorrectly, or is that bug there because, oh yeah, you also have 200 displays running and it's bogging things down and causing problems? So this would, I can see a legitimate reason why this would be limited temporarily, but I don't know if that's going to be the case all the time. We'll find out. Still a few weeks away from prime time release. So I think that does it. I'm going to take a quick peek here at the update notes and see if there was anything else new added. New features, power armor displays, and mannequins. Allies addressed an issue causing items assigned to allies to not show. Camp slots. The vendor sticker on the map is no longer affected by the presence of a vending machine inside shelters. That's good. Addressed an issue that could cause items. Okay. Addressed an issue where players could become stuck in the crafting menu. That's good. Okay, so nothing major. No new, no other major new features. So yeah, Alan Brazil's head says, oh man, hopefully with the PTS track record of reacting on feedback, they will fix it by the end of April. Yeah, I'm not hopeful about that. I have a sneaking suspicion that seeing these reactions, if it's possible to do more and they just need more time, I will not be surprised to see these pulled from Season 4. Being able to display just a couple of things, that's not going to do the trick for most players. All right, and I am going to head back into a public world. Not going anywhere, just covering up the screen. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I am not super enthusiastic about that whole scenario. Hopefully they can improve it. Hopefully they can improve things before they put it out. There's got to be something they can do with that. And power armor displays at this point, I think they should, if keeping things in the stash individually is a requirement, then I say at this point, you're going to need to just do away with power armor displays. Okay, I'm going to see if I have any more friend requests here. And apparently this is how you do that. There it is. You type your own name in, and then the friend requests show up. Oh, isn't that fun? It just works. It just works, everyone. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into a public world. We'll see what's going on. And we'll stream for a little while longer here. I'm having fun. Well, I'll be having fun once I'm done overthinking power armor displays. But yeah, it's a shame. I do think, though, that if they had to pull power armor displays back and just go with the mannequins, I'd bet they could allow for a lot more of those. And clothing items are not a weight issue, so maybe that's just where it has to end up. Nika Diane says, hi, Fisty, longtime lurker. Thanks for the PTS show. You are welcome. And you are welcome to join us anytime. Okay, let's see here. So what's going on? Some more liberators. There must have been a nuke zone here. Okay. Now, the other thing I did today And I think we're going to take advantage of this on Sunday. But I spent some time figuring out how to get good quality recordings from OBS while I stream. Because streaming, you have to control your bit rate so much so that it can actually flow, that you're giving up some quality. But when you're recording, you don't normally have to do that. So it was making me crazy what I was looking at when I tried to do that in the past. So fortunately, I've solved that, and there's a lot of little lore things and terminals and notes that I want to collect and record. So, but it's very time consuming. So I think what I'm going to do on Sunday is do some lore capturing, and we'll do that live on stream. And then I can just record what I need to while we're live on stream, because I still want to do my Thomas Eckhart lore video. I still want to do one on Pylon V13. There's so many little stories that I want to capture, and I need time to kind of figure out how to put them all together, but the first step is capturing all the footage. Okay, let's go to social menu. And if anyone is playing on PC and is on my friends list and wants to join me in World or knows someone who's on my friends list, go ahead. You can feel free to send me requests. And we'll all go to the White Spring Bunker and get bathrobes, and we shall be the Bathrobe Brigade. We'll see what comes up in-game as far as events go for a little bit here. Alan Brazil's head says, at the moment, feels like they always threaten to deliver them, just drop the ball at the last minute. So frustrating. Yeah. Why so Biggie says I'd be fine with 10. Telecat says, Enclave on top, you are welcome for Liberators. Yep, I see what you did there. So, yeah, I think that would be, oh, cool, we've got free range. We can go do that. And, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about it, but if it's a total of 5 displays, the screaming will be loud. It will be very, very loud. They're better off, and maybe that's why we haven't seen it up to this point, is that they know the screaming will be loud. So, like, they're not stupid. They know what's going on, and they know people aren't going to be happy about it. People are never happy about limitations, but I understand why there are limitations. Limitations are necessary. Server resources are not infinite. I understand that. But I also think we may need to okay. Did we miss the squatch? Hopefully not. Doesn't look like. Nope. Squatch must be coming. There's the squatch, and it's only a level 60. That thing's going to go down quick. All right, what was that? Oh, I just clicked away from it. Oh, a Stalker's missile launcher. There's some hot garbage. Mark Shaw says, spinny thing. Yeah, maybe refresh it. Everything looks good on my end. Since I changed out my ISP and dropped Comcast, I definitely haven't seen any of the old issues that I used to. Don't really need that. Okay. So we've got the Bathrobe Brigade started here. Let's see what else is going on. Now, I am looking forward on the PTS. This whole area down here, the world activity, you're going to see all the events listed down there. So lots more stuff going on with that. I think that'll be really cool. It'll make it easier to find things to do, because you don't always see it if it's not right in front of your face. And let's see, anybody selling anything cool? 6 3-star weapons. ammo, but I think I'm pretty good on ammo. 23-star weapons. Let's go check that out. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of nuclear winter. Not anticipating a super long stream tonight, but we'll go at least a couple hours. Okay, camp is over here. What am I stuck on? Some wood. J the oof. Or is that J Thoof? Who knows? Alright. And here is their vendors. See what they got. Random 3-star trash for 10 million caps. No, they're actually, prices are fairly reasonable. Okay, so lots of 3-star armor. This guy's all Secret Service armor, so not going to really need that. Medic's handmade. 3 stars for 776. Not a great one, though. Let's see here. Anything I can't live without? No, not really. Dan Helen says definitely do some nuclear winter. Yeah, I can see that. I have fun doing it. Furious Tesla rifle with limb damage. Lots of going on here. 3-star fixer. It's an exterminator's fixer, though. And nope, I think we're going to pass on that. Vampire's missile launcher, Zealot's grenade launcher. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pass on most of this stuff. See if there's anything else going on here that's interesting. I don't have a ton of caps on this guy either. I do need a marsupial serum for Old Man McRib. And how about ammo? I might as well grab a couple of those. Other than that, that's all she wrote for this camp. Okay. So, what else can we do here? Any other events going on? Don't like that one. Back on the beat takes forever. Let's see. Do I have an encrypted card? I think I do. Maybe not. Might be in my stash. Thought I did. Maybe I used them both up on that last stream, though. But I thought we did one of those in the PTS. Okay, recall keycard circuit board. There we go. Let's go ahead and craft that up, unless I don't have what I need for it. Which is entirely plausible. Nope, I do. There we go. Okay. So this is also a good place to switch to the Vampire's Fixer. And let's go ahead and head over to the pylon ambush site. We'll go ahead and start up some Encrypted. Hopefully some people show up and don't make me take pylons, because I'm not built for that on this character. Anybody's seen my how to do Encrypted video? The role I play is the sneaky one. You want to let me hide on top of the roof and do damage from a distance. Grab some stuff from you. Drink that canned coffee. Eat those snack cakes. Oh, and that puts us in Nerd Rage. Okay, cool. And there's still something out here. Let's make sure everything is dead. We don't want to get accosted while we're on the terminal. Everything looks dead. Says caution, but I don't see anything else. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Access denied. System is recalibrating. Somebody already did it. Well, that's no good. Well, that means we need a new server. And we've got a bunch of different people here. I'm just going to join somebody who's on my friends list. I don't actually know who everybody is on my friends list, but that's okay. We'll jump into their world and maybe they'll join the team. You never know. That's okay. We'll head back over to the Pylon site and we'll try and do Encrypted. Not really in the mood to go run nuke silos tonight. If people really, really want me to, I guess I could, but I think I want to tinker around here for a little bit and then we'll jump to Nuclear Winter for a little while. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Join the casual team. And Alan says that friends list looks familiar, been kind of quiet for a while. Yeah, it definitely dies down when there's not new content flowing. And I think that makes, I mean, that doesn't scare me at all. I think that's to be expected, at least to some extent. People generally play more actively when new stuff is happening. And I think at this point, everyone's done with Season 3. All right, let's try this again. There we go. This one's alive. Okay.
All right, listen up, agents.
So now we wait patiently and see if people show up.
That means I left unfinished business for you. That don't sit well with me.
And hope nobody comes along and
You've just initiated the recall process.
triggers it early.
Soltron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it.
All right, looks like we got some people showing up.
Just the solution for that.
At least one.
There are 3 pylons set up around the area. Starting one of these up makes you a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice. Juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield.
All right, we got more showing up. Awesome.
Down it. Good luck. Hope you fare better than I did.
Bunch of high levels. So we should be in pretty good shape. When Brazil says that 15 charisma sharing hero, never seen that one before. Yeah, that's a little crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before either. Am I sharing anything? Pretty sure I can share at least something. Somebody's probably already sharing this, but it's always a good one to share. And no, nobody was sharing it. Okay. Ah, sharing demo expert. Maxed out demo expert. Very cool. Akarat's going to reduce some junk weight. Okay, cool. Oh, somebody started it already. Level 50 guy. Oh, come on, dude. So, yeah, for those not in the know, public event etiquette. if it's not your event, if it wasn't your key card, don't trigger the event. Wait until the person who did it triggers the event. In this case, I think we'll be okay because we've got a bunch of high-level people here, but I've seen this happen. But you never know. Like, you could have a team here that's somebody's getting ready. They got to go get their power armor or their stim packs or something like that, and now you just triggered it early and it makes a mess of the whole thing. Never, ever do that. Okay, and she is... Okay, we've got one conduit going. See, it looks like we've only got one person here that's actually ready to take conduits. And you never know, if we had waited for 2 more minutes, maybe we'd have 3 people here. So yeah, being the low health build that I am not made for that. Okay, so now it looks like we've just got some... Okay, there's a little bit of lag going on. I can unbloody if I need to, but... that's not really an effective use of my abilities here. Okay, Sheep Squatch is vulnerable, but not anymore. Alright, and we can see here the damage is ticking down. Okay, she's mutated. Where'd she go? Is she dead? She might be dead. Alright, well, keep stimming Wild Yam here. Okay, she's not dead yet. Where is she? Okay, we lost a pylon holder. Grab that legendary. Oh, Troubleshooter's rolling pin. Can't live without that one. Yeah, this is all kinds of weird and laggy. Shouldn't normally let me, that's her if she's not vulnerable. Alright, we still got 7 minutes left, and she already regen. We should be able to do this. Okay, we're doing pretty well. She's almost dead. And I'm going to try and get to Wild Yam over here. Where'd he go? Somebody got him. Okay, good. There is still a bug with this event where if you die right while she dies, there's a good chance you won't be able to respawn. And that's no good. Alright, we got a Sheep Squatch mascot head. 2-shot Ultra Sight laser pistol with VATS hit chance. Too bad energy weapons aren't very good. Finish taking out these robots. Ah, legendary Gutsy over here. Okay. I've got a shot on him. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Troubleshooter's pipe pistol. Okay. Well, if you want to kill robots on the cheap, that might be your weapon. And I think we're all clear. And it's very wasteful not to loot all these, but I can't imagine you all want to sit here and watch me loot. So we'll grab a couple. Yeah, a little bit laggy too. G rolling pin, yep. Cousin Todd says, sorry I'm late, got the notebook ready to go. That's good. We all know your secret identity, Cousin Todd. We all know it. But, yeah, you missed us checking out the mannequins, Todd. Yeah, and I'm very sorry to say that the reports are not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. And I'll fill in Cousin Todd in the chat here so he can take it to his staff meeting and make sure everybody knows. 5 total mannequins and power armor displays. Probably not gonna cut it. Alright, let's see here. Anything going on? Remove squatters from abandoned bog town. My script is already maxed, so I don't need to do dailies. And let's see here. 3-star weapons. Let's go check that out. One says, hello there, Cousin Todd. Possibly, definitely not Howard. You never know. So, how is the, Cousin Todd says, mannequins suck. Got it. I mean, honestly, they're cool. The mannequins are cool. They're just not working. There's not enough of them. Wow, they built their camp right next to a workshop. I hope they don't take the workshop. That would be very, very, unwise being that close. Guess if they're on a... Oh, they left. That's a shame. I could even see they had their companion dressed up in an army outfit. Can't go to that one. Camp is too nearby for fast travel. What are you talking about? Okay, let's see here. Anybody else got anything interesting going on? Not really. I think people are bailing on this server because it's a little weird. And we'll check out this one. They've got some cool stuff for sale. Clint says, supper time. Thanks for a fun stream. Thanks for coming around. Nika says, mannequins are cool, but the implementation not so great. That's my thoughts too. I think people really want them, but they're going to want more than 5. We're limited to 5. We're going to have screaming. And we don't need any screaming. There's been enough screaming. Okay, where are we here? Should be a camp around here somewhere. Oh, is this one of those you built your camp on top of something and I'm going to have to figure out how to get up there situations? Okay, it's taken forever to load in. Maybe there'll be a way up. Oh, floating camps. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. There was a period where I was very bored in the game. I had nothing to do other than drop nukes on floating camps.
Naughty, nice. Parameters. Loading. Complete. Ready to make
Most people logged off the server, but you never know. The salt was real. Okay, yeah, don't really need any armor. Cousin Todd says it's the post-apocalypse. There's got to be screaming. Yeah, screaming in the game, yes. Out of the game, no. Anti-armor cryolator. Furious assault rifle. Furious combat rifle. With fire rate. Interesting. Not for 10,000 caps, interesting. Slug buster. Yeah, not seeing anything I'm getting too excited about there. And no 45 or 5.56, which is what this guy needs. Yep, that's the power armor stretchy legs. Well, that's all right. They didn't have anything good. I would have felt guilty buying from a floating camp anyway. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? Check out for other cool camps. Not really seeing a lot going on for vending. 9 weapons. Let's go check that out too. This is cool because it gives us an excuse to go to people's camps and see what they're doing. Alan says it must be a technical issue because with more displays they could get more Atom money. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure it's a technical limitation. I have no doubt about that. And it's entirely possible that it's just a temporary thing. It could be a, hey, here's the first dose of this on the PTS. Try them, make sure they work as they're supposed to, and then we'll see what happens when we add more. Let's see how many we can add before we break everything. That's probably a smart way to do the testing. This is a cool camp. I didn't see it from every angle, but it doesn't look like it's floating. No, it looks like it's built nicely into the cliffside. This is cool. They did a very nice job with this. I dig it. Not sure I understand the double roof thing, but hey, whatever works for you. Okay. I guess it has kind of an architectural... Maybe there's some kind of architectural concept going on there that Fisty just doesn't quite get. But overall, this place looks great. Nice clean shop. We've got some weapons on display. Seriously? Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving as I'm looking at their stuff. And you don't really have anything going on. Don't want to do that. So, let's see here. No events happening at all. The server is definitely on its last legs, I think. The messenger. Ugh, who cares about the messenger? Does anybody do the messenger? How about you in chat? Do any of you ever do the messenger? What's the point? The rewards are not great, and it takes like 20 minutes to do it. Alan says, nice camp, unusual style. I agree. Mark Shaw says, hate floating camps unless they're themed or a reason. I agree. I'm not a fan. They really break the immersion in the world. They just seem lazy to me. Like, it's fine with me if you don't care about building. That's cool, but... Okay, this one... I think we were already here. John Linton says, I did the messenger by accident. I've done that too. I've just showed up at the right place at the right time and got credit for it. Todd says, if I do an event, is a daily and it's the only thing up. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. Okay, let's check out this camp and the train station. I'll sell off some junk. And then I'll probably take a couple of minute break and then we'll jump into nuclear winter. I'm feeling, not really feeling like there's a lot going on the public server right now. Oh yeah, this was that floating camp. Okay. So we'll just head over to the train station and dump some stuff. Sometimes there's NPCs in here. And yes, I am full there, so no reason to do anything there. Spoiled food.
If Supplies
Okay.
to trade.
And we'll hold
by
on to that
entry
stuff for
of
script in the
service.
future. 31 cap. Somebody will buy that out of my vendor. Okay. 64 purified waters. I don't need that much purified water.
Requisitions now available.
Never going to use that. We can get rid of some of those.
I am authorized to trade supplies.
Okay, no
and
mods. Perfect.
equipment.
All right, let's dump some ammo. I'm sure I got some Todd missiles somewhere. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay. And we'll dump our legendaries in the stash. Troubleshooter swing speed rolling pin. I don't know. That's pretty amazing rolling pin right there. Okay. Alan says, stop doing the messenger because it's so buggy. Yeah, I'm sure it is. The pathing has always been weird on that. And that's why it takes so long. It would probably only take 5 minutes if the pathing was good. Okay, so I think it's time for a little bit of nuclear winter. So I'm going to jump back to the main menu. All right. And if everyone will just bear with me here, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, take a couple of minutes to do that. Don't go anywhere. Please do feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Discuss anything from not enough power armor displays to how terrible the messenger is to what you might be looking forward to displaying in your first power armor or armor display when hopefully we get more than 5 of them at a time. We'll see, but give me just a couple of minutes here and I shall return and we'll jump into Nuclear Winter and play very, very badly as we always do. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Let's close out that and we'll jump into nuclear winter. Actually, let's just see social here. Nobody's sitting at the main menu. That would tell me that maybe they were hoping to join a team with me and they're not. So we'll go ahead. Oh, let's make sure we're on the right character. There we go. Okay, we're going to go in and we're going to play some terrible nuclear winter because that's what we do on this channel. Catching up on the chat while we wait here. Cousin Todd says, I only have one set of power armor I never use and not sure it needs displaying. XO1 Nuka-Cola. Yeah, the Quantum. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know that I'd want to make a second set just to display it if it's going to take up all that stash space. Although that does kind of explain the the unexpected addition of 400 pounds of stash space a month or so ago. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I was just quickly looking through the PTS forums and everything for today is just nope, nope, nope. You need more. If displaying power armor requires all that stash weight, nobody's going to do it. And they're right. I think at this point, if you can't implement that in a better way, then maybe we just need to yank the power armor display portion of the program and stick with regular clothing displays. I think there's plenty of people that will get a ton of enjoyment out of that. And I bet you could allow a lot more of those because they're just a couple of items and they don't have all the reflective textures that power armors do. So maybe they're a little easier to handle. I think if people could display 10 or 15 clothing item pieces, that would probably be fine. Although I'm sure there are plenty who would love to display more. Big John says, sorry, just joined the stream. Are you still on the PTS? Nope, I am jumping into nuclear winter now. We did the PTS earlier. We checked out the mannequins and power armor displays and were quite underwhelmed. They look cool. They seem to work as expected, but you can only do 5 of them. A total of 5 mannequins and power armor displays. So, and your power armor pieces have to be taken off your chassis to display them, and they still take up stash space. So if you were to display 5 full power armors, you're probably looking at around 400 pounds of stash space for that. And I just don't think anybody's going for that one. So I say it's time to yank that and go with the regular mannequins and let us do more of them. But maybe another route to go there for power armor displays. And I think this is true for a lot of things, for weapons and things like that. Like the models are in the game. Maybe just let us put one up that is, if you want to display an XO1 power armor, once you know the plan, you get the plan to just craft one for display purposes. Well, that way it wouldn't have to, because it doesn't do anything. It's not like it's functional while it's sitting there. I think that might be the way to go. If there's unique paints and things like that, maybe that could unlock that as a placeable item in your camp.
Prepare yourself for the worst, candidate. Data says it is an assured outcome.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's right. I'm wearing my super mutant outfit. Okay. We'll see how we do. I'm sure it's going to be bad. It always is. But we can ring the bell a bunch of times. It'd be really super annoying about it. Big John says, yep, that's too much weight to look at some armor. I agree. It is. So mannequins, it's not a problem because clothing items are light, so you can do that. But people who are collecting power armors are putting them on chassis to save the weight. which is what you are really expected to do. So yeah, it's very sad. I think people are going to be disappointed, but I bet power armor displays don't make it. I bet they don't make the cut for the next update. If you can't do it right, it's better to not do it at all. But I think mannequins could work. And in all honesty, I think there's probably more people excited about that. Power armor displays are cool, but power armor isn't super rare. So you don't have people dedicating tons of time to farming for it and getting those rare items, where if you have somebody who's got all the rare asylum dresses and rare clothing outfits and all that stuff, that would be a lot more. I think that there's a little more pride in that, in finding all that stuff, and then you actually have a use for it.
Voting has concluded. I expect a disappointing performance from all of them.
Cousin Todd says that is so not our motto. If you can't do it right, don't do it at all. Yeah, no, that has definitely not been the motto for Fallout 76. That is for sure. All right, let's see where our team spawns in. We've got one person up here. Okay, I'll jump in up here. All right, everybody's here. There's only 31 people in the match, so hopefully we don't get mobbed up here. Cousin Todd says that damn red asylum dress. Yes, they are hard to come by. Okay, looks like we've got a couple of people on top of us here. That's not good. We'll see how it goes. This could be a quick match for Fisty. But this time I'm going to be smart about it. If I see somebody running around, I'm just going to try to beat them to death.
I would wish you luck, candidate.
If I don't have a weapon.
But you will need much more than that to win.
Okay, we've got a weapon, and we've got some armor. Not great stuff, but better than nothing. Ooh, orange crate. Got a shotgun. Very cool. Okay. And things aren't showing up in the favorite wheel yet. There they are. Okay. See if anybody comes running in here. I'll just wait them out.
Candidate, you are outside of the storm's safe area.
Big John says maybe when we get legendary armor, it's 90% reduced weight. It might be worth having. That's an interesting perspective there. It could become a little more useful at that point. Okay, so I know other people showed up here. Maybe they're not... Ooh, automatic laser rifle. Yes, please. That works for me very, very well. Okay. For me, I need something with decent hipfire accuracy. I've got that. I'm in pretty good shape. Uh-oh, we've got violence. Violence has ensued. I would love a few more fusion cells. 30-30 is not a lot of ammo. Alright, I don't want to bail on my team. Just take a quick peek and see what... Wow. We are zoomed way in. Okay, so we need to get over here. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to get my hands on in here, so I'll just hang tight and wait for these guys to get ready to move. Vault Tech Spy says we really need more Nuclear Winter maps and improvements. I agree. I think Nuclear Winter, it gets a lot of crap, but... And it gets a lot of crap because I think people were disappointed that it came out at a time when, you know, everybody was really hungry for new content. And instead of new story content and bug fixes and all the things that everybody was really starving for, we got a battle royale. And I think that was probably not good timing. I think that was a little bit tone deaf. But now that it's here, it's something to do. You know, it's something to do in between seasons, something to do in between content releases. I'm not a big PvP guy, but I have fun in Nuclear Winter. Even though I suck at it, it's fun. So I'd love to see them do a little more with it. And bug-wise, it plays pretty clean. I don't really see any major bugs with it. Seems to work generally as intended. I'm sure it takes work to create new maps and everything, but I think what they really should do with it, though, is they should separate it from Fallout 76. Just make it a free-to-play, make Nuclear Winter its own free-to-play game. Allow you to develop your own special and all that stuff within Nuclear Winter itself. And that would attract more people. Okay, let's see what we need here. So this person's got a power armor frame on, but no power armor on it. Oh, that was the dude who was fighting earlier, so maybe that power armor got broken. Uh-oh, we've got violence. Violence has ensued. Are you my enemy? Or are you just a bunch of power armor? Okay. Got a teammate down here. Alright, bunch of stuff. Let's just toss a grenade way down there and see if it makes anybody run. Okay, there's somebody out here. We lost 2 people. Uh-oh. And I'm down. I had a feeling that was coming. There's somebody sniping down there. Up, off we go. See? We can play Nuclear Winter badly and still have fun. All right, let's see here. So we're not that far from level 34. Maybe we'll get to level 34 tonight. We'll see how we do. Okay, and I got a friend request. So when I'm live doing Nuclear Winter, I always try to get to those. It's probably somebody watching. But it doesn't look like I can add them. Because that's how it goes. It's so weird. The social system is so weird. All right, enough of that. We can't say we didn't try. Let's join another game. Cousin Todd says, demented and sad, but social. I suppose. Be more social if we could actually accept the friend requests that come in. So put that on your list, Todd. Fix social menu. And this is the fun part of nuclear winter, of course, waiting for matches. Last time I did a nuclear winter stream, I promised lots of loading screen wait time, and we didn't have a lot. We got into matches really quick. This time I didn't promise that, and it seems we're sitting. Never mind. Here we go. The game listened to me. It just likes to make me look like a fool. I can accept that. It's not entirely off base. I don't think we've had a single nuclear winter win
As they say,
since I've been doing the streams, though, which is kind of sad. It's not that hard to win. If you get yourself on a team that actually tries, it's not that hard to get a win. There's the Katie Inkwell outfit. That's my favorite outfit they've added so far. Okay, Super Mutant outfit is maybe not the best thing. Okay, got a friend request. Can we see it? There it is. Chicky Alfredo. So that's the key, really, is as soon as one comes in, you got to jump straight to the social menu, but that's not always easy. You don't always see it right away. All right. I want to go to the Atomic Shop and pick out a different outfit. Because this one, as cool as it looks, it's a little bright. A little bright for nuclear winter. We can always go with the ghillie suit. Bog Wanderer's not bad. The mummy. Lumberjack hat. Mountain Scout goggles. So there's some cool stuff here we can do. The ghoul mask. Let's go Mountain Scout goggles and Bog Wanderer. So we'll get that for our next. Get that for our next match. And we have someone with a very long name that looks like Edgar. Edgar, what news on the PTS server? Well, we've got everybody's spawning all over the place. That's not what we want to do. All right, I'm going to my spot and I'm going to try and catch up to him. Okay, nobody's on top of my orange crate. That's good. So yeah, the PTS news is mannequins and power armor displays. They look cool, they seem to work, but they are underwhelming due to limitations and stash requirements. I'm sure you will see plenty of screaming in YouTube videos about it over the next few days.
the data gives you a high probability
All right,
of
let's get to
surviving
my orange crate.
this round of testing.
Automatic laser rifle, thank you. And I did see someone else over here. We're going to take the chance. Grab that too. So there's always that one there by the creek. And sometimes there's one on the roof. Sometimes there's a third one up there too.
You have survived
And
this
then
long.
sometimes there's one over
If you
here,
wish
and it
this
looks
to
like nobody's
continue,
gotten to that either.
Prepare to move to
We're going to
safety.
get to that one too. That was the opposite of what I intended. Oh, come on. Alright, I gotta sit here before I can jump again. All right, another auto laser rifle. We'll grab it just in case. And then there's usually some things in here we can get. Covert Ops Manual. Minus 10% damage from players. Well, that's kind of very well tuned for Nuclear Winter, isn't it? Did we get any armor? Just a hazmat suit. Okay, so I'd love to find a little armor. But a hazmat suit could be useful if a nuke gets dropped. Okay, so there's also a lot of loot over in the Ag Center, but with that other person there, I don't want to invite trouble. We got the good stuff. And now we'll try and catch up with the team. They may have gone in. That person may have gone into Flatwoods, too. There wasn't anyone in Flatwoods, and you can find some good stuff there as well, but... Okay. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. Cousin Todd says, are you implying that some YouTubers can be kind of bitchy and nitpicky? What? What reasonable person would imply that? I mean, not that there isn't a reason to criticize on this. It is definitely deserved, but I think we will see plenty of overreaction in the days to come. We'll see how it goes. And I am dead because I was dumb.
Survival of the fittest is the only option. And this candidate was unfit.
Edgar says, I bought the cave suit and it looks cool. That's awesome. Okay, so, wow. Look at these weird textures. Now they're loading in. Okay. Well, we can quit. Jump back into another match. I finally got finally got to get my orange crates in Flatwoods, and I went and screwed it up by being dumb. Should have just shot the ghouls. Got to remember that Nuclear Winter damage is different than the regular game. Big Johns would like you to join a team. Open the social menu with Control and Tab. Okay. This team has been disbanded. Okay. Let's get out of that. Go back to social. Invite to team. There we go. Yeah, if we can get some anybody's watching the stream and wants to join in, that's a good way to do it. Jump in and fill the team. I don't care if you're good at Nuclear Winter or if you are as terrible at it as I am. The fun part is the journey. We can all die together in glorious suckitude. Works for me. Big John says it's my first time playing it. Well, then I'm sure you will be probably still better than me. I know that people who play other battle royales can say they can kind of jump right into it and be okay. I don't play other battle royales, so this is the only one I've played. Probably the only one I will play. But it gives us something to do. Something to do that keeps us in the game and engaged. I don't know. I like playing other stuff. I've been playing the Outer Worlds on some streams here too, and that's great, but something about Fallout 76, just, I like it and it keeps me coming back. So I try to do, I'm going to keep up the regular content on Fallout 76 and try and do at least one stream a week in the game. Edgar asks if it's Big John's first time or just generally playing Fallout 76. I'm guessing it's the first time in Nuclear Winter. I'd bet most people watching the channel and the stream are regular Fallout 76 players.
Only time and testing will tell if you possess the genes of an overseer.
All right, we've got some high-level people on the team. That's good. Boop Your Nose and B Hall. Don't see John, though. There he is. And I will pick Flatwoods because I like Flatwoods better. Even though I do stupid things in Flatwoods. But, you know, people do stupid things in all kinds of places. It doesn't mean they don't like them. All right, so now we've got the Bog Wanderer outfit and the Spec Ops mask. That's cooler. Okay, that works. Edgar says, I like all Fallout games, especially 3 in New Vegas and 4. Yep. Steve H says, hey, we enjoyed your weapon spotlight video today. Thanks, Steve. I thought it was fun, you know. The That's Unknown is... it isn't a great weapon, but it's also fair to say that it's probably not quite as bad as it gets made out to be. There's definitely a niche for it. I hope to see some improvements on energy damage as a whole in the future. They really need to work on that. There's so many cool energy guns that people just don't use because of that. And I think Nuclear Winter is a prime example of it. You know, if we go in here and get an auto laser rifle, if you've got commando perks, that's one of the best guns you can get. But if you are in the regular game, you'll never want to touch one.
The voting period
So
has
clearly,
concluded.
something
Prepare
is
for
off
deployment,
balance-wise.
candidate.
All right. Only 26 people in the match. That should make it easy to survive. And we'll see if I can get my orange crate again. And I'm guessing Big John is there. Yep. See where the rest of the team goes. They must be playing at level 200. There's no reason to be AFKing. I guess they're just going to show up wherever. Uh-oh, we're getting mobbed over there, so I'm going to grab my orange crate, and then we're going to run away. Oh, the rest of the team must have left. Oh, no. They saw that we weren't very high level, and they bailed out. Cousin Todd says, I kept VATS unknown because it weighed like 2 pounds. Never used it. It's, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a great weapon. You're not, but it's fun to use. And what was unique about it is that it's an energy weapon, but it works in stealth.
None of you
It's
would
quiet.
survive.
Okay, got the auto laser rifle, but now we need to get away from the team of people over there because there's no way we're going to survive that nonsense. Basically, we just go in, try and grab some stuff. See if we can survive.
Your survival is not important.
And
If it is to you,
John, if you're watching
I
the
suggest
stream,
moving to safety.
I don't have the ability to speak in-game. That requires a whole level of stuff to set up that I don't know how to do yet. So we'll be lagging a little behind with the stream, but that's okay. High-level nuclear winter trolls, who knew? I don't know that they're trolls per se, but I can't imagine that they would have just bailed. Okay, lever action rifle. That's a good one for me. John's got a weapon. Okay, and where do we need to go to get to safety? So we've got to go all the way over here. So I'm going to put that down. And I hear violence not far away, so we should probably run in the opposite direction of the violence. Alan says, almost like you can't play unless you're level 200 and have no job. I don't know how anybody gets to level 200. I mean, that's just crazy. I guess if you're just really good, or you're a hacker, but if you're a hacker, I can't imagine why you'd want to get to level 200. What's the point? After you're like level 101 or 102, there are no more rewards. Oh, and that's right. John just started. He can't do that. Okay, he doesn't have frog legs, so we're going to have to go up the slow way. So there's often people up here. All right, 22 people alive. Edgar asks, how's the USA doing with the COVID pandemic? Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, we're doing great. We're batting 1,000 on that one. Right, I have some of that stuff. We'll let John get that. Hopefully, with vaccines and everything, people get, things get better. We'll see. Crossbow bolt. That's not a bad silent weapon. We'll see if he wants any of that stuff. Okay. And we are in the safe zone, and we're at pretty high ground, which is good. But we're out in the open. So let's try and... see if we can do a little looting. Combat knife. Nope. Fisty's going to stay away from the melee weapons now. After the poor decision making last time. Could really use some more fusion cells. Scout armor. Oh, no. I have marine armor. Okay, I'm going to drop some... drop this scout armor for him. Ah, crap. So much for that. Big John's back there. Maybe you can get him. I still got health. Maybe. Nope. We're both dead.
An unfortunate and avoidable death. If only you were
An
more
unfortunate and
skilled
avoidable death. I don't know about avoidable, Zax. Unfortunate, yes. Avoidable, I think you're underestimating the skills of Fisty. Alright, so now we gotta leave the match. Big John says so close. It looked like it was close. We'll give it another try. I was trying to drop a set of armor for John, and sure enough, got whacked. All All right, so we're going to try. I'm going to try to get to level
The more data I
34
collect,
tonight.
the clearer the picture becomes.
We'll
of the
see
perfect
if that works.
overseer.
Try to get to level 34 and probably going to max out about 3 hours tonight. Shrek's Band 5. I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's Easter time, but, you know, dude kind of looks like somebody familiar this time of year. At least, depending on the images you may have seen and be familiar with. Oh, we can try to get the pie here, too. All right, let's see here. What do we have on the team? We've got...
Voting has concluded. I
Oh no, did
expect
John
a
leave the team?
disappointing performance from all of you.
Looks like John left the team. It is a little confusing with what you have to do, so... John, if you wanted to keep playing, just hang at the main menu, and we'll team back up then. Kicked me when we went out. Ah, okay. Well, if you want to team up again, you are welcome to. Just hang at the main menu, and when I get out of this... when I get out of this match, and in all likelihood, that will be very quickly, I will start a new team and invite you. Okay, they got some people on top of them. I've only got 26 in the match, so I should be able to loot here, and hopefully they can either eliminate those people or not. Okay, let's see here. And that goes for what I said about John there, goes for anybody else that's playing right now and wants to join up. Just hang at the main menu, and I'll see you on my friends list and send you an invite.
The data gives you a high probability of surviving this round of testing.
Okay, well that's better than nothing, but there's usually some good weapons around here. Okay, bobblehead small guns, that's good. Orange crate. Okay, laser auto pistol is not amazing, but it's not bad. Love a combat rifle. Okay, assault rifle isn't bad either. Okay, looks like our teammates are not surviving. At least one of them, anyway. Take that and see if there's another... Oh, there's somebody around here. And I'm dead. See how quick that was? Kind of saw that coming. Ant says, go for the glory, Fisty. Well, not much glory in this one. We'll bleed out, go back to the main menu, and... he's waiting. See, he's waiting for somebody else to show up and try to save me. I mean, if you're standing right there in the middle of the road, nobody's going to come over. But he got me.
You made it so far.
All right.
Only to learn that you were not genetically
Steve H says, I love the lever action and SMG in Nuclear Winter. The lever action, I like the scoped lever action. It's definitely an effective sniper weapon. I've gotten some kills with that. The SMG, I don't love the SMG in Nuclear Winter, but maybe I just don't use it enough. Okay, we want to stay on Fisty and go to social. And invite to team. There we go. Okay, he joined the team. Anybody else showing up there? Nope, everybody else is in-game. Joshua is already playing Nuclear Winter. All right, let's jump in. See if we can survive a little longer this time. Probably not. So while we wait here, we'll fill everybody in a little bit on some channel stuff. We've got, so my work schedule has changed a little bit, for those who don't know. So Monday evenings, I'm still going to be able to stream. Tuesday evenings, I'm still going to be able to stream, and they may start a little earlier now. And Wednesdays, you will most likely see a stream as well, along with a weapon video. I may shuffle that up a little bit. Posting the weapon video maybe on Thursday instead of Wednesday, because we have the stream as well. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See if it affects view counts and things like that. But this Sunday, I've got an extra day off because it's Easter. So I'm going to do a stream on Sunday instead of a prepared video. And what I'm going to do is a lore hunting video. We're just going to go live, and I'm going to go around and go through holotapes and terminal entries and stuff like that to collect the footage I need to put together some lore videos that I want to do. The big one I want to do that I've been promising since early in the days of the channel is one on Thomas Eckhart, and there's just a lot to go through. So we'll go through and capture that stuff live on stream, and then I'll have all the footage I need. So hopefully I can go in then and put it all together into a cohesive, coherent video. We'll see how it goes. Kind of an interesting story. All right, so we've got Big John, we've got ATDMW, and we've got Pawn Raider. All right. Ant says, is there lore in that vault? There's a little bit, but now that they've kind of come out and said that it's not... It's not necessarily canon. I don't know how much I care about the lore in the vault. They're going to need to probably address that at some point. Okay, Big John. Big John knows where I spawn in. He's a little further up than me. That's okay. See what you can get there. And if everybody else... Okay, ATD spawned in there, but he's coming here. Okay, cool. Everybody's coming together. That's good. That's the key. And Pawn Raider decides to go do their own thing. Okay, and we've got a few people near us, so we're going to kind of loot, and then I'm going to run to the east to try and get up to Pawn Raider. We'll grab a couple of things if we can, and then GTFO before that team can mob us. Because it's me and John and I think a level 1. The chances are none of us are going to survive that fight. Jeremy says, what's up, brother? What's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay.
There are many candidates unfit for survival. Purge them.
Crossbow bolt. No, I don't want a crossbow. I want a good weapon. 50 cal. Well, that's not what I'm built for, but I can survive with a 50 cal. Shotgun shell. We're going to hit this one. There we go. Combat rifle. That's what Fisty needs.
Prepare to move to safety.
And some scout armor. Definitely need that. Okay. Now it's off to the east to try and get to Pawn Raider. And am I overweight? Let's drop that. And that music sounds like... Oh, Big John got a kill. All right. Nice. Glowing mongrel. Okay. Grab that stuff just in case we need it. And I do not have much ammo for this weapon, do I? .44, nope, don't need that. Sometimes there's something back here. Yeah, there we go. Automatic laser rifle, there we go. Okay, and John, I am going to drop... Where'd John go? I'm going to give him the 50 cal. I'm not going to get a lot of use out of it. Okay, that is actually good for me. I'm going to drop him the 50 cal. If I can ever get over to the ammo. There we go. And yeah, at level 0, Big John's not built for anything, so 50 cal's not bad. It's easy to shoot, it's easy to aim with. Let's see if we can make our way up to Pawn Raider. Why so biggie? I suspected you to go offline after reviewing the PTS. I stand corrected. Yeah, it was, I wanted to take a look at it, but I didn't expect that to take a whole lot of time. If anybody's watching and missed that, when we're done here and the replay of the stream goes live, it's probably about 20 or 30 minutes in. If you want to see what it's like, but yeah, basically, we saw the mannequins, we saw the power armor displays. They look cool, they look useful, they look like they're going to do what they say on the tin. The problem is you just can't place very many of them. Okay, Big John's following me still. Good. And are we safe? Okay, Pawn Raider's still pretty far away. Pawn Raider could be playing the bush game. Maybe one with the bush. Okay, we've got a ghoul over here. Do I have any throwables? I have a baseball grenade. Well, that didn't do much good. Okay, here comes the ghoul. There we go. Ah, fusion cells. Good, that's what I needed. Okay. Heal up. Only 17 left. That's a good sign. Why so big? He says, I seriously want the outcast skin from Nuclear Winter, but can't stand how unbalanced it is. I don't know. I can't say. Maybe I'm just so bad at it that I don't notice how unbalanced it is. There's definitely a few weapons in here that seem like they're pretty OP, but I can't say I feel like it's super unbalanced, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't play enough battle royales to know the difference. Okay, do I have armor? I've got scout armor. Big John needs some armor. There we go. Let's get to Pawn Raider. Looks like Pawn Raider's got a mic and is trying to talk, but... Okay, I will absolutely take some more fusion cells. But yeah, I've got voice chat muted. Okay. Are we still safe? Yes. At least somewhat safe. See if we can make it around the corner here. We can. Okay, just barely. Why so Biggie says especially the marsupial thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's definitely a huge improvement over what it was. Like you can see here, you have to wait before you can jump again. So you can't just marsupial jump all over the place anymore. You can get a couple of big jumps, and then you have to rest. Problem I have is just all these people who are really good at just never stopping moving. They move constantly, they jump constantly, and they're impossible to hit. And I am just not that coordinated. Alan says the Gauss shotgun is broken, absolutely unbalanced. That may very well be the case. I shall not pretend for a minute to know everything there is to know about Nuclear Winter. I have heard that about the Gauss shotgun. But then I've also tried to use the Gauss shotgun, and it doesn't make me any better. That's for sure. I can assure you that Fisty still sucks, even with a Gauss shotgun. Okay, we made it to the top 10. There's a 10mm subgun in here if anybody needs that. I'm going to drop... I think I picked up some 10mm ammo. And we'll drop some crossbow ammo as well. And some shotgun shells, just in case anybody's using that stuff. So we're safe here for now. It's good high ground. Alan says, go, go, Fisty. That's the idea. We're going to see if we can do it. I'd love to get a win. And there's a terminal here that can be hacked. And John might actually have hacker on because he's brand new. Because that'll reveal enemies. That will give you maybe the chance to get a good weapon. As of now, we are safe. Oh, we're going to have to move before too long. Okay. Looks like Pawn Raider's already on the move. I'll hang tight here with John. Give him a chance to hack. Why so Biggie says, I believe it does better depending on if you're using first person or third person. That's entirely true. There have been bugs like that before too. You know, yeah, like I said, I'm sure there are things that are not good, but there are also things that you never know. When it comes to like competitive modes like this, it's also really, you almost have to take every criticism with a grain of salt. How much of it is, you know, clear, informed criticism, and how much of it is, I lost and I'm going to be a little bitch about it. I know for the longest time you saw constant complaints about hackers, and I'm sure there were hackers, but we've played dozens and dozens of matches on the stream here, and we've yet to see a single hacker. But the general opinion is that Nuclear Winter is still full of hackers. So why is that? I mean, we see repeat names all the time. I just don't, uh-oh. Storm is catching up to us. We putzed around a little too long. But yeah, I've often wondered how many times a hacker is a hacker. And sometimes it's just, I lost and I can't admit that I lost, so it must have been a hacker. And I think it's fair to assume that some of the time, that is the case. Okay, we made it to safety. And here's Pawn Raider. Big John says, look at map. Yeah. Oh, he revealed the enemies. Oh, I see. Okay. And the chat lags so far behind here that Biggie says I use odd weapons like 44 pistols and bows trying to have fun. Yeah, why not? You know? On XP1 currently, so no hackers. Xbox One, okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen any. I mean, occasionally, there was one match that I've played. As long as I've played on PC, there was one match where I'm pretty sure there was a hacker. But I've played probably hundreds of matches at this point, so I don't know. We know it happens, we know it's there, but it's not the problem that, it's at least not the problem that it once was. Okay, you can grab that if there's anything in there you want. Pawn Raider is naked. You could probably use some armor, Pawn Raider. Maybe not. Maybe he's got chameleon or something. Okay. So there's still 9 left. And we are 3 of the 9. So if there was ever a chance to win, we've got the chance. Probably not a good chance. But Big John already got a kill. At this point, we're probably best off just kind of hanging tight and waiting for our enemies to come to us. Okay, I've got a pumpkin grenade too. Why so big? He says, get the win. Cousin Todd, 1 in a million. We've got the chance. We have a 1 in a million chance. Oh, now there's 8 left. Now there's only 8 remaining. So that's 5 players other than us. Now we're down to 4 other than us. That's good. So the question is, are those 4 a team? If they're all a team, we are probably screwed. If they're all solo, or only 2, then we might have a chance. Numbers matter. There is strength in numbers in nuclear winter, to be sure. Okay, storm is moving. Where is it moving to? We're still safe. Do I have any quick walls or anything like that? I've got 1 quick wall. I'm going to put it up here. Need support. What? Okay, well, what good is that then? I'm going to put it up as a distraction. Hear someone moving. I heard a jump. Okay, and there is creatures, so there's probably a Scorch Beast. There's definitely going to be an extra crispy Scorch Beast somewhere. We need to lay low and not shoot at it, because it will reveal where our enemies may be hiding. Okay, we've got to move 20 meters to the west. So not far, but we're going to have to cramp up a little bit. And I'm betting the ones remaining are a team, so we could be in trouble. Are we safe here? I think we're safe here. There we go. Piggy says, I've got 1,000 hours in this game and not one in Nuclear Winter. I don't play it a ton, but especially on stream, I've been having fun playing it. Okay, we've got violence. Violence over the mountaintop there. So someone's not on a team. Now we're down to 6. Go John. Oh, and Fisty. Yeah, go John. Cheer on John. He's clearly better than me. He's got a kill and he's level 0. Okay, we're going to do MedX. Why not? Just in case someone starts shooting at us. Now is the time to burn up chems, even if they're only short. Okay, something is down there. I think it's a Scorch Beast. Build a Tower of Solitude. Yeah, probably not here. I think we're... On Xbox, I actually have a blueprint like that that's ready to go. But I've never done that on PC. Okay, I heard something. Maybe that was Pawn Raider. Okay, we are right on the edge of the circle. We're definitely going to get somebody on us soon. That's probably 3 versus 3, which I guess is better than 4 versus 3. Okay, and we could see him coming down. Right, there's the Scorch Beast. And we've got... Okay, so the other team is up on top of the hill there. Gonna try and revive John. Nope, they got him. I'm going to try and revive Pawn. They're probably going to see me and get me. Okay, we're still alive. Stim up if you can. You're really low on... Oh, no, that's Big John. Okay. Alright, so it's just us. There's only one more left. Take that armor, man. Okay. There's only one other player left. Okay, makes sense to kill it at this point because it's a threat. And our other person's up here. That's a grenade that's probably going to kill me. Okay, no, kill Pawn Raider. Okay, so I've got to try and survive. Which is probably not a thing that's going to happen. Oh, he's a jumper. Yep. Definitely didn't do it. But we got second. Okay. Why so big? He says, I recommend some clothing. Yep. Knew he was above. You won. Congratulations. Hey, made it to number 2. That doesn't happen very often. That's still pretty good. That's still very, very good for me. And we made it to rank 34. All right, so I think on that note, we made it to level 34. That was the goal here. So I think I am going to call it a night for this stream. I've got some stuff I've got to do before my new work week starts tomorrow. So I'm going to do that. I had a lot of fun with everybody tonight. I wanted to get on and play a little bit of 76. So got a chance to do that. It was fun. Keep an eye out on Friday. We'll have the weekly script video as usual. And then Sunday, I'm not exactly sure what time, sometime probably in the afternoon. I'm thinking most likely around 1 or 2 Eastern. I'm going to go live. We're going to do a live stream on Sunday. Usually there's a lore or story video or something happening on Sunday. But what I need to do is I need to go out and capture a lot of footage for that stuff. So Sunday's going to be, in all likelihood, unless I really change my mind about something, Sunday will probably be a lore hunting stream where I'm going to go around and check places out and get footage of notes and terminals and read stuff and do things like that. So, you know, maybe we can have a little bit of fun with that, and it'll be live on stream and you don't have to worry about it. I can answer chats and all that stuff while we do it. So hopefully that'll be fun for people, but I think that's the plan on Sunday. It'll probably be a fairly long stream, at least 3 or 4 hours. And that'll be that. So I appreciate everyone coming around tonight. I had a great time. Everyone have a good night. If I don't see you on Sunday, enjoy your holiday. I will catch you all next time.